Everybody shut up and action. Swades. This is a 2004 movie starring Shah Rukh Khan. And it was really good. I really enjoyed this movie. It is a really nice feel-good movie that really inspires you to want to do good in the world. There's not really too much I want to say about this movie, but like, I just really fell in love when I watched it for the first time recently, and it was just beautiful. The entire movie, I mean, like there's not much I want to talk about within it in itself, but like these types of movies that are of like characters doing good deeds, they're like they don't necessarily do bad things, but like they just do good deeds for the sake of doing good deeds because it makes them feel good, and that's because they want to do it. Are movies that just really inspire you and make you want to do good things yourself, and it just makes you feel good about the world, of yourself, about people in the world, and it makes you just really fall in love with humanity. This is the story about a guy who goes back to his homeland after many years because, you know what, he just misses the caretaker that took care of him, and after his parents died, he just hadn't been able to keep up with her after he moved to America and she stayed in India. So you know what? He goes back to India to meet her and wants to bring her back home back to his home in America to try and treat her to a much better life. In America, it's much more futuristic than India in this time period. That's being depicted, and he wants to give her a nice, comfortable life the way she was giving him a comfortable life when he was living in India as a kid and she was raising him. So yeah, you know, he goes back and he discovers, oh, she's moved to this remote village that is even further behind than the rest of India because, you know, they don't have Wi-Fi at all. They lack economically environmental structural development. They don't have Wi-Fi. They're still relying on older style of technologies, which I don't mean by like technology, like wires and stuff, just like older style of just doing things like mail by hand. I mean, we still do mail by hand here, but like it's common practice more often than not that everyone's sending everything through email now, which is like the key thing in this movie. They have electricity. They have electricity in this world that's constant. They have electricity that's just popping in and popping out, and they're trying to find a way to make stable electricity. Everything about this movie is just a difference in environmental economic structures, and it's just really touching in a way to see how this guy, his entire lifestyle is very drastic to that of the lifestyle of the people there, how they contrast one another. And like one of the key contrast that just sticks out in your head is like the thing is like when he's explaining his job. Oh, I work at NASA as a weather scientist to help build technologies that will help us predict the weather. And they're like, oh, that's interesting. We have a guy who can do that here too. And they just call in a guy who just goes like, it is sunny today. It will not rain. And he's like, he doesn't even bother to try and explain, but that's not what his job is. He's trying to predict weather of the future days and whatnot, and he's just predicting weather of the present. Like, on screen, that is just really funny. It's a comedic contrast on screen. We get that. But at the same time, deeply, it's just it touches you, because at the same time, it's like, this is a big contrast between these two people, the lifestyles lived, the technological advancements of each society, and just how they are. And the movie itself just touches you in seeing how contrastingly different the lifestyles of these two people from different societies there. Like, yeah, he was from this type of village when he was a kid, but like now he lives in America, and his entire lifestyle has changed to the point where it's kind of forgetting where his roots are from. And yeah, now he's living very comfortably in a life in America where everything is very simplistic. You can send a mail from the click of your finger, whereas here you still have to stamp it, send it through the mailing system, and then it'll go to wherever you need to go. It is a lot more complex and older, and it's just more difficult, and it just contrasts to different lifestyles. And this guy, he just wants to take his nanny home and give her a comfortable life like the one he lives, and he's just coming to realize he just enjoys life a lot more here, and he wants to return to his roots. He wants to take care of his family here. They don't want to move. Learning and adapting to that new life at that age might not be the best for her. She just wants to live there and live her life and be happy taking care of all the kids there as well. And he got attached to all the kids there as well, and now you're seeing him do all these good deeds, building electricity with his knowledge of science, giving the city consistent electricity that they weren't able to get from the government and funding that they were seeking. Like, a lot of this movie just feel good of this guy changing his life to do what he wants out of his own free will to improve the lives of others. And yeah, it's just a nice feel good movie that really just inspires you to want to do good in the world. Nice movie. I loved it. That's Swades. I liked it. Peace.